Hi, I'm Emily Richards, and today I'm going to show you how to make turkey meatballs. I'm going to start off with some extra lean ground turkey. It's a great protein and it's full of vitamin B12. Simple ingredients, you probably have everything in the pantry already. We're going to start off with a little bit of onion, and this is going to add a nice bit of flavor to it. And of course, one of my favorites, garlic. And to season it up a bit, I'm going to add some reduced sodium soy sauce, and that's going to give us a nice little bit of flavor, as well as black pepper. So we're going to just mix this up together, and we're going to add an egg, and that really helps bind it together. So I'm just going to crack our egg and add that right in, just like that. Now this is where the fun starts. If you have small hands in the kitchen that want to give a hand, then definitely get them into this part. So put aside your spoon and get in there with your hands to make sure everything is all mixed up. And what's wonderful about this is that you can actually see the mixture come together and see all those flavors get distributed through the turkey. I love making meatballs because you can make them, bake them, and then freeze them, which is wonderful. So once we have our meatball mixture together, we're going to roll it in some fine breadcrumbs. And what that does is just provide a nice little bit of texture, and if you're tossing them with sauce later, it will really help absorb the sauce. You just want to take a couple tablespoons of the meatball mixture and give it a nice gentle roll, and then you can roll it in the breadcrumbs. Be sure to have your baking sheet lined with parchment paper just for easy cleanup later, and then you can put it right on top there. Now if you wanted to, you could also use a mini ice cream scoop or a meatballer and roll out the meatballs that way. I like to get my hands dirty, so I want to get right in there, just like that. Depending on what size of meatballs you roll, you might get about 22 meatballs for each pound of turkey that you make. You can always have these meatballs at the ready in the freezer. So what I like to do is make a couple different sizes, some for dinner and some for appetizers and entertaining. Baking the meatballs in the oven gives you the opportunity to make a lot at one time. So it's perfect to pop them in the freezer and pull them out when you need them. They're ready to go to the oven, 375 degrees until they're no longer pink inside. I've taken the turkey meatballs out of the oven and let them cool to room temperature. So now they're ready for the freezer. I'm going to pop them into my freezer bag. And I'm just going to take some of the air out of the bag, and then it can go right into the freezer. Because these are lean cooked turkey meatballs, they'll be great in the freezer for 2 to 3 weeks. With these turkey meatballs, there's an endless array of recipes that you can make. Something as simple as an appetizer, or for lunch, why not try a meatball sub? One of my favorites, a Tuscan meatball soup, or a classic of spaghetti and meatballs. For all these ideas and recipes, visit turkeyfarmersofcanada.ca.